we come out and executed our defensive plan pretty well. We thought held them to 59 points. It probably got away from us late a little bit, but overall, offensively, we just couldn't get any rhythm, couldn't make a shot. Milton Garner, our leading scorer, kind of our team leader in that category, has 4 points. They do a great job on him, and when you're counting on him for 19 points, there's kind of a difference. But we played hard, and that's all you can ask. You're not going to make your shots every night. All you can do is give everything you got.
Greg, talk about a little bit about the slow start offensively. You got down 9-0, and just what was going. I want to say wrong, but what were they doing to keep you guys off the board so early and kind of get that lead that you were never able to get into?
Like Coach said, we couldn't make a shot in the first half at all. Like at the beginning, we just couldn't make a shot. They wasn't playing excellent defense, like just stopping us, but we just couldn't make a shot at all. That's basically what happened.
You guys got it. You cut it in a couple of possessions that were late. Nice job getting back. Can you talk on that, Thomas? What were you guys doing a little different there? Because they got a little frazzled there for a while.
Well, I believe it's the defensive pressure and plus the pressure that we had on ourselves on saying, yo, this is the last one. If we don't pick it up now, this is definitely the last one. So we got to do something. I mean, the first half definitely shot us in the foot real bad. Like going in down 9, they got a little momentum coming into the second half, feeling more comfortable. Things start falling for them even more. But to help us break it down to that 6 point was definitely the defensive pressure and staying on key, being in the right spot, knowing where you're supposed to be. Everybody rotating, moving at the right time. Basically just great basketball at that time.
Greg, you had a great second half. Only 3 3-pointers of the game. Can you talk a little bit about what you got going in the second half and how you kind of got that rhythm?
Coach just told me they was going to the screens to stop and shoot the ball because they kept going to the screens to make him guard me. That way I can get Milton Gardner open for his shots when they started guarding me up closer, as I was able to knock down my shots from the outside.
And then Thomas, you're a long kid. You guys got the first victory in almost 20 years for Cameron Aggies. How's that feel to you being born ready?
I mean, that definitely feels good. That put a smile on my face. It definitely feels good to hear that something like that has happened in a long time, to be able to do something that ain't been done in years and years of time. Like, actually, it's been done since I was still in the womb, you know what I mean? Like, I was still young at that time, so that feels good to know that. But I really feel that we could have did a whole lot more, honestly, to be honest with you.
Coach, can I get your thoughts on the season? You guys had a successful season. Obviously, like I just said, the first win since the 92-93 playoffs. Is this just the start of something?
Sure, you got to take baby steps somewhat. We made the playoffs 3 out of 4 years now, and that's what we talked about in the locker room. Is these teams are establishing the Cameron program again, and there's only going to be one team or one coach that's happy at the end of the year that wins that last game. Everybody eventually is going to be mad, sad, whatever, and as long as we remember the good things that we've done this season, and where we're putting our program every year, like you said, getting our first win in the conference tournament is huge for us, and hopefully that's something that our young guys will build on for next year, and the recruits we have coming in, they can explain to those guys how fun and big this is, and we can come out and maybe try to win it next year.
Kind of talked on this already, to hold him to 59, my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sure anything coming in, you'd take that any day.
You bet. Defensively, that's one of our main goals is to hold people to a lower number. And when you look at the stat sheet and you see 59 points, and you're going, if we could just score the first half, make something, then we've got a chance. And I thought if we could hold them under 70, we'd still have a possibility if we could do anything on the offensive end. And it just wasn't our night. You got to give them credit. They defended us pretty well. They definitely beat us on the glass, especially that first half, and made us turn it over more than we normally do. 18 turnovers is about 6 more than we normally have, so that can put you in a bind as well.
Coach, I know it's a disappointing ending. Can you talk just a little bit about the week here in Allen and just the experience for your guys here?
Oh, it's been great here. Allen Event center is very nice, obviously. You know, it gives you that atmosphere of an actual college basketball tournament. You're not in a high school gym. You're in you know, a facility that is built for this. As well as out in the city, got great places to eat, things to go do. You know, because you play at night, you shoot around or practice for about an hour in the morning. You've got about 12 hours to hang out, and a hotel room's pretty small. It gets pretty boring hanging out in there. So, you know, it's nice to have something to go do.
You guys outscored them in the paint, 26-4. Is that kind of the game plan coming in to kind of pound it inside?
No, you know, most of that was just our dribble penetration, kind of what we run and getting the ball inside. You know, and that's another thing. If you'd have told me they're going to score 4 points in the paint and we're going to lose, you're crazy, because that's probably what they do really well, is get it inside and dunks and everything else. And I don't know if they had a dunk today at all. So, you know, we defended. We did everything that we could, everything that we could control. You just sometimes can't control when you make shots.